Lowe's, this is just next level bad. Welcome to Low Rent Reviews, giving it to you straight with unfiltered opinions. And I just got this delivered from Lowe's. I ordered it online, and look how it arrived. The box was open, and it is also missing something because I ordered 2 bags of this fertilizer. So somebody had recommended this product, and I thought I would give it a try. I was shopping around online for prices, and Lowe's was advertising a deal for a twin pack of this Milorganite fertilizer. Slow release, it's supposed to not burn your lawn. I live in Florida, and that's a real problem. So I thought I would give this a shot. Ordered it last week. It was delivered today, and this is how it comes to me. So it's missing 2 of the packs. They were on sale like $34 for a 2-pack. Usually it's at least $20 per bag. So I was like, okay, that's a decent savings. But the problem is I did not get a twin pack. I just got 1 bag of fertilizer. So already that's a little bit, I'm like, eh. So I went online to my order and I was like, okay, let's see what we can do. There's got to be somewhere online where I can report a problem with an order. I've ordered tons of stuff from like Amazon and Target, and it's really easy to get issues resolved whenever you have a problem, like if something's missing or broken or whatever. So I figured Lowe's probably was gonna be okay. I was totally wrong. First, I tried to do the live chat option, and it appears to be broken. Like when you click on the live chat, the window just never pops up and it's just thinking. So then I called the customer care number and I spoke with someone. They told me there was nothing they could do from a corporate level, and they directed me to my local store. I was told that the fulfillment was done by my local Lowe's store, and I needed to call them to resolve the issue. They couldn't give me a refund. They couldn't order me another bag. So I was trying to explain what the issue is, and that's that I am missing 1 of the 2 bags of fertilizer I ordered. So then I called the local store, and I spoke with someone on the phone there, an employee, and she passed the buck yet again and told me, I'm not joking, I was told that the local store does not fulfill the orders, even though that's what corporate said. I was told that the vendor actually fulfills the orders, and that it was kind of like a third-party sale. You know how when you order on Amazon or Walmart or even Target and it's shipped and sold by a third-party vendor? That's what I was told was happening with this product. So I was like, look, I've already gotten passed around a few times. It's a little bit frustrating. Are you absolutely sure that's the case? And they said yes. So they told me that they did not fulfill the order and that it was the vendor, right? So I was like, look, if I call, like what happens if I call this vendor and I don't get a resolution? What do I do then? And she's like, well, you will. So, all right, I call the alleged vendor of the product. And by the way, the company that makes this product is called Milorganite. The number that she gave me was not for the company. It was for some sort of like feed and garden fulfillment center. So when I called that number, it was an 800 number. I was informed by a message that that center was permanently closed. It was in Alabama, and it directed me to some other fulfillment center in Covington, Georgia. So I called that number, and it basically just goes straight to voicemail. So I left a message with my phone number, and I was like, I don't know what to do now. So basically, I was led down a trail of like 4 different phone numbers with no resolution. I do find it pretty strange that Lowe's directly can't help you with an order you placed on their website. And also, there was nothing on, I'll put the page up. There's nothing on the product listing that really signals that it's a third-party sale. It appears to be direct from Lowe's, and it even says Lowe's deals on the product page. And looking at the reviews, one other person did say that they had the same issue. They bought the twin pack and they only got 1 bag of fertilizer. So we paid for 2 bags of fertilizer and we only got 1. So it seems like that's a fairly common issue with this product. You know, I tried like tweeting at Lowe's, and then I almost got scammed by some sort of foreigner pretending to be Lowe's customer service. And then for good measure, just to see what happens. Oh, and by the way, so the fulfillment center that I was redirected to from the first fulfillment center was in Covington, Georgia. This package was shipped FedEx, and it originated in Pittsburgh, Kansas. That doesn't even appear to be the right fulfillment center. So just saying, when I'm looking, it's coming from Pittsburgh, Kansas, and the fulfillment center I called was in Covington, Georgia. So just for the hell of it, I decided to contact Milorganite directly. They went to the website, saw they had a phone number. I spoke with a fairly clueless woman who she said that Milorganite does not sell through Lowe's. So she said they don't do that sort of thing where they will be a third-party vendor on Lowe's online. So that's what I was told. And then she directed me to another extension, quote unquote, the office, where I got another voicemail. So I don't know what to do from here on out, but I did not get what I paid for. And I do find it pretty ridiculous that in 2026, Lowe's cannot resolve a customer problem for an order placed online directly. I find that pretty ridiculous and hard to believe. But that's where we're at. So just buyer beware. If you are purchasing something from Lowe's online, if you do have a problem with your order, you may run into some issues, especially if you're ordering something like this. So if you have any suggestions for what else I can do, let me know down below in the comments. But this has been pretty, it's just maddening that we live in this world of online commerce and a major corporation cannot deal with a pretty simple problem. If this was Amazon, I would have already had my second bag shipped out to me. Or even Target, I had an issue where something came broken and they just immediately refunded me, and I sent a photo of the broken item. So Lowe's, I think you can do better. This is just totally unacceptable. So just sort of a ranty, I guess, real-time review. I don't know about this product because I haven't tried it out yet. I guess I'll use it, but I mean, I'm out, $20 now. I guess, yeah, this is definitely the definition of a low rent review.